As the defending champion, the weight of expectation naturally looms large, and Noah Lyles is feeling every ounce of it. The Alexandria, Virginia, native thrives on challenges, but this season has tested him like never before. From early injuries that sidelined him for 3 months to repeated setbacks in the Diamond League, Lyles now finds himself chasing the very rivals he once dominated. Adding to the drama, the latest list of the season's fastest men has dropped, and the track world is stunned. What happened? Well, the Track and Field Gazette's X-Handle just dropped the latest update on the top 10 fastest men of the season in the 100m category. And for the first time since his prime, Lyles is out of the top 10. His rivals, Thompson and Bednarek, lead the chart, holding the number 1 and number 2 spots. Even his Lausanne nemesis, Seville, made the list, but not him. Thompson leads the chart with his incredible 9.75 seconds, achieved at the 2025 Jamaican National Championships held in Kingston on Friday night, June 27, 2025. He is followed by Bednarek, who recorded his time on August 1, 2025, at the USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships held at Hayward Field in Eugene, Oregon. After recovering from his inflamed tendon that derailed his 2025 game plans, Lyles marked his return in style, opening with a 19.88-second victory in the 200m at Monaco. Since then, he has struggled to regain momentum. Despite his best efforts, edging past Thompson has remained elusive. Lyles settled for second in the 100m at both the London Diamond League and Silesia, where Thompson beat him by a mere 0.03 seconds. Opting to skip the 100-meter final at the 2025 USATF Outdoor Championships after cruising through his heat in 10.50s, Lyles shifted focus to his signature event. On August 3, 2025, he delivered in style, storming to a world-leading 19.63s in the 200-meter final, narrowly outpacing Bednarek's 19.67s. Despite his impressive USATF championship performance, he has been lagging in the Diamond League. In Lausanne, Lyles tasted defeat even in the absence of Thompson. He finished second. And who won? It was Seville. Reflecting on his performance, Lyles, through the media, added, "Yeah, I'd say that this is probably my most wild and unexpected year with having an injury, kind of having it in the middle of the season, kind of setting back when I was able to start it. It's been rushed, to say the least. But I think I'm shocking myself more and more with every race, especially going from winning my first Diamond League in Monaco, getting second in London, and then again coming back out to Poland and getting a second place only behind Kishane. These are great competitors, and I'm showing that I'm just right back in the swing of things." Well, despite the setbacks, Lyles' target is set. He wants to exceed his expectations. Interestingly, when asked about his year, he was calm and collected. Noah Lyles believes these setbacks are nothing but blessings in disguise. This year started off unlucky for him, with the injury setting him back by 3 months. He understood that he was starting the season late, while his opponents had already made their mark. Talking to Olympics.com, Noah Lyles revealed his goals. In the beginning of the year, it was to really put a hammer on the 200. We had big plans. We were going to really focus on that. I didn't feel like I got so much opportunity to flesh out and iron out the 200 last year, as we were focused on winning the 100m a lot more than the 200. He further added, "This year, after the injury, it's truly about getting right to win. I'm not that worried about running fast. I believe that I will run fast. It's really just saying, we need to be in the best position possible to win the World Championships." Even though the goalposts have been moved, his attitude and confidence certainly define why he is considered the best in the world. At the very end, rather than being disheartened about his shortcomings, Lyles stated, "So I'm going to take it as a blessing in disguise and use what I have to the best of my ability. With his eyes focused on retaining his world title, Lyles has yet to showcase his best. Will he be able to get past Thompson and Bednarek this time? The start of the 2025 season was supposed to be the continuation of Noah Lyles' sprinting dynasty. After conquering the 100m and 200-meter titles in 2023 and standing tall as the self-proclaimed face of track and field, the American Sprint King entered the year with sky-high expectations. Yet as the indoor and early outdoor results trickle in, a shocking twist has left fans stunned. Noah Lyles has failed to qualify for the latest performance rankings, while Thompson of Jamaica and Bednarek of the U.S. sit comfortably at the very top of the 2025 list. This development has shaken the sprinting world to its core. Once thought untouchable, Lyles now finds himself watching from the sidelines as a new order emerges. One that may redefine the balance of power in men's sprinting: the absence of a giant. For Noah Lyles, qualification was never in question. Until now, the charismatic sprinter has made a career out of defying odds, from overcoming early health struggles to breaking into global superstardom with his triple-gold haul at the 2023 World Championships. Yet 2025 has exposed cracks in the once impenetrable armor. Injury niggles, inconsistencies in training, and an unexpectedly stacked field have left him adrift. Missing the qualification cut isn't just a blemish on his record. It is a glaring reminder that sprinting is unforgiving. The moment an athlete falters, the sport moves on fast. Fans on social media voiced both shock and sympathy. Track feels empty without Noah's name at the top, one user lamented. Another, more blunt, wrote, "Time waits for no sprinter. Lyles isn't the standard anymore. Thompson, Jamaica's next great hope. If Noah's absence is the story of decline, Thompson's rise is the tale of promise fulfilled." The young Jamaican has long been hailed as a generational talent, blessed with both explosive starts and devastating top-end speed. In 2024, he flirted with greatness, consistently running sub-10s and threatening to topple the established order. Now in 2025, Thompson has delivered on the hype. His times are world-leading, his composure against seasoned rivals astonishing. For Jamaica, a nation spoiled with legends like Usain Bolt, Johan Blake, and Asafa Powell, Thompson represents the future. What sets him apart isn't just speed, but efficiency. His mechanics are flawless, his acceleration smooth, and his stride pattern almost poetic. More than a sprinter, he is a craftsman, sculpting each race into a masterpiece. "This kid has Bolt-like potential," remarked one analyst after Thompson stormed to the top of the 100m rankings. The comments sparked comparisons that would crush many young athletes. But so far, Thompson has worn the crown lightly, letting his performances speak louder than hype. Bednarek, the silent assassin, steps forward. While Thompson's rise has been loud and celebrated, Bednarek's climb has been quiet but just as deadly. Known as Kung Fu Kenny for his smooth running form and calm demeanor, Bednarek has been the reliable workhorse of U.S. sprinting, often overshadowed by the larger-than-life personalities of Noah Lyles and Christian Coleman. But 2025 has brought Bednarek to center stage. His victories have been marked by consistency and tactical intelligence. He may not boast Lyles' charisma or Coleman's explosive swagger, but Bednarek has mastered the art of running his race, staying within himself while dismantling opponents. His presence at the top of the list alongside Thompson signals something even bigger. The U.S. versus Jamaica rivalry is alive and well, and Bednarek might just be the man to lead America's charge. The ripple effect of Lyles' absence. Track and field thrives on narratives. Noah Lyles was not just a sprinter. He was a showman, a personality who made people tune in. His absence from the rankings creates a void, both competitive and emotional. Who will now shoulder the responsibility of being the sport's global face? For Thompson, the pressure is immense. Carrying Jamaica's sprinting legacy is no small burden. Every step he takes will be measured against the myth of Bolt. For Bednarek, the opportunity is equally daunting. Can he emerge from the shadows and establish himself as the leader of a new American sprint era? Meanwhile, Lyles faces a critical crossroads. At 28, he still has the physical gifts to bounce back. But the psychological blow of being left out could either shatter him or spark the fiercest comeback of his career. What the rankings mean for 2025. The new hierarchy of Thompson and Bednarek at the top reshapes the sprinting landscape. It isn't just about names on a list. It's about momentum heading into a crucial championship year. For Jamaica, Thompson's emergence reassures a nation that their sprinting supremacy isn't fading. After years of transition post-Bolt, they finally have a new icon. For the U.S., Bednarek's rise softens the blow of Lyles' absence. It also highlights the depth of American sprinting, where one star falls and another steps up. For the sport, the rivalry gains fresh fire. Instead of Bolt versus Gatlin or Lyles versus Coleman, we now have Thompson versus Bednarek. A clash of styles, nations, and temperaments. The fans' perspective. Fans are torn. Many are thrilled to witness the birth of new stars, but others mourn the fading of Lyles' dominance. Some see his absence as temporary, a storm before the sunshine. Others believe it marks the inevitable changing of the guard. A Jamaican fan on Twitter summed it up with pride. The torch has been passed. Thompson is ready to carry it. Meanwhile, an American supporter countered, "Don't count Noah out. He thrives when the world doubts him." Lyles' road to redemption. Though absent from the rankings, Noah Lyles' story is far from over. History is littered with champions who stumbled before reclaiming their thrones. For Lyles, this setback may serve as the spark he needs to retool, refocus, and reassert his dominance. In interviews, he has already hinted at regrouping. "I know what I need to do," he told reporters. "This isn't the end. It's just a chapter." The question is whether his chapter will end in triumph, or whether it marks the beginning of the end for one of track's most electrifying figures. Conclusion: a sport in transition. The 2025 rankings have delivered a message loud and clear. The era of Noah Lyles' dominance has been interrupted. Kishane Thompson and Kenny Bednarek stand as the new pillars of sprinting, representing Jamaica's resurgence and America's resilience. But sprinting is a sport of moments, and moments can change everything. Thompson's rise is dazzling, Bednarek's consistency inspiring, but the world knows never to write off a champion like Lyles. For now, America's gold hopes and Jamaica's pride rest on new shoulders. The drama has only just begun, and as the season unfolds, one truth remains unshakable. In track and field, legends are not remembered for falling. They are remembered for how they rise. Time will tell. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.